Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Darkest Dungeon 2. We're still with this absolutely dysfunctional party. It was bad before, and then we lost our Plague Doctor, who was our most powerful damage dealer and our most powerful healer, which is just Ermagerd, right? We ran to this roadside battle at the end of last episode with no HP, no anything, cuckoo, because we had a darkness fight right before this one. That's why we didn't have any time to heal up on the road. And we have no healer. So this poor Jester boy here is, well, they're in peril. They're in peril. Nothing to it though. Crunch things. I mean, it's what you're here for. You might actually heal things. 6 damage seems like it's very doable with you and your bonus damage. Yeah, even minimum is 6. Cleave one.
Promising development.
Kind of cleave the other. I'm probably looking to blinding one of these. I mean, I'm tempted to bleed him. We probably should. Yeah, there's a good chance that kills the zombie. Oh, I mean, I guess they're all zombies.
An invariable result.
Oh, that's the same as blinding. Well, it's better than blinding them. So I like that. The horror is fine. I just don't want physical damage here. We don't need to bolster, but we do want to defend. Try and keep the Jester alive, will you? Yeah, that's okay. I just dodged that, you know. Fade to black. Probably you. Maybe we can kill them before they go stealth again, especially when we have a combo on them. Yup. I do keep looking over here, because I kind of want to look into the camera. It's not where the camera is at all. It's just where my second screen is, where I see my camera. It makes no sense. I don't know when I started doing that and why I started doing that. It makes no sense. Let's withstand things and keep flowing. So you should probably be hitting my leper with your gruesome reflection. Well, trying to. You got your healing proc, which is nice. You can't really bolster anybody for profit. Just for fun. We're still guarding, so just bellow, make sure she doesn't go early. I just remembered we probably need to restock on a combat item on somebody. I think we put the we used up all the milk-soaked linen on this guy, the leper. Okay, I put you forward, but you're still in a garbage position. I actually won't be able to hit you. And also, the next guy won't be able to hit you. So I actually just made things worse, didn't I? Ah well. You don't need to revel, it does nothing. You definitely don't want to bleed out. No point in bloodlusting. I mean, I guess. No, there is a point in bloodlusting. She is bleeding. Not much longer. But we might bleed her again. Yeah, just the corpse. That way the leper can hit. If they can hit. Oh, but thanks to combo they can. Not for a ton of damage, but this lady doesn't have a ton of HP. Yeah. She died. So if we can do anything here, which we cannot, we can fish for some compliments, right? Who do you want to compliment? Some Menti still. Let's do that. No compliments were had, but hey. Alright, we came out of that one quite decently, considering how we started it. I guess one positive thing about this run... Never mind. I want to say that one positive thing about this run is that we have so much inventory space and so little to go for ourselves that we don't need to worry about inventory management. Oh, but we do. But we do. We're just gonna drop some stuff for some hope. We'll be fine. Alright, I think we're closing in on the Guardian. It might just be the next thing. No, there's one more. Well, this assistant encounter.
Is easier than holding out against it.
And then there's...
They are heroes.
I hate the party synergies here. I wish I knew why they work, but you always have these kind of setups where you just keep getting the same people wanting to run, the same people wanting to fight, or do anything, really. So you like Sermenti, and you like Barristan a lot. If I do this, we're probably not gonna completely kill the Sermenti relationship, but mostly. We do get a bunch of flame, though. Let's hope we don't kill it. It does mean we need to do more inventory management. Did I screw up your relationship? No. Well, I mean, I did, but I didn't kill it. You have a spot for combat items, so let's pick one up. Anything useful? Any more Milksalt Linen? That was actually not bad to use here. But no, I don't think I care about any of the resistant items for any of the upcoming fights. Maybe just smoke bombs? Why not? And then I still don't think I want a Dark Impulse. Or a Bleed Resist Trinket. And I'm not running the Bugle. And clearly I'm not running these, so I'm just going to drop them. There. Thinking is for losers. Yes, take fewer hallway fights. Ugh. Horrible choice. Definitely didn't want to go to the shop, eh? But hey, that's what we get. Let's get a free stress heal. And a relationship boost, which I like. Now, are you any good? Jester gets 25% stress resistance. If stress was our problem, that would be nice. But it's not. So it's probably not. Don't think I'm desperate enough to run the guarding gauntlet on you. Although, I kind of wanna. Kind of desperate. Can't afford the Iron Brazier at all. I don't think 25% stress resistance is good for us in this run. Do we want to buy any of these? I think we have enough stress reduction items. We don't need to worry about that too much. We need to buy flame. I don't think so. We just picked up a lot of flame. We picked up like 70. Yeah, I think we're just going to leave. Not with escape, though. Though. So this next fight, that's a Guardian. I believe a Guardian is always the big hitty guy, and then two what? Is it two babies? Or is it sometimes these knifey people? I forget. I guess we'll find out. If we go that far.
And dissolution.
I could just do the first
way into the world.
First fight and leave. Let's see how these other ones go. Because we have been hurt by normal fights quite a bit. To Swan or not to Swan? I guess I Swan. It's not. That's probably not even correct. Not even correct. Blinding a guy is nice. Or we make them run up front. Could also bleed things. A lot of nice options on the Jester. Pretty sure it's one of our... Oh, right. Forgot that they can just... Well, don't know that I knew, but I certainly didn't realize that they could just hit these guys for healing for essentially free. That being the case, we have to kill these goats. No corpse clear? No corpse clear. So we defend... Probably Boudica? So I don't think the Jester is in a huge pickle back there against these guys. They might be. I'm not saying there's not a chance for pickle, but Don't hack me, bro. You did. You hacked Baldwin. Not Baldwin. Barristan. Same difference, though. Taunt it up. And then no point to bolster anybody. So we just bellow. Big roar. Again, not because it's good, but because it's a thing we can do. It doesn't use up a valuable cooldown. You can just spawn again, can't you? While these corpses are here. Braggart taunting up. It's fine. Yeah. Let's go for blind. And still no reason to bolster. Putting us into... Well, I guess we're gonna just defend again. Not huge, but fine. You probably can't do much. But you can reflect. Thereby deblind thyself. As mirrors do. De-stress yourself a little bit and use the turn, well, productively. Pretty weak combo hit. But a hit nonetheless. Maybe you can get the kit. No. I actually have a lot of life, these elites. Is it hearing time? It's hearing time.
One less obstacle in our path.
Indeed, Wayne. Bellow again? Doesn't do anything against the Butcher, but we don't need to guard. Yeah? Let's bellow at them. I bellow at thee. You meet me, which I don't like because... Nah, it's fine. One spot movement is fine with the Jester being all jumpy. Just multi-movement would be kind of bad. It's probably not hearing time. No. Oh, even Chop doesn't get you to Death Door? Gee whiz. Well, they don't have Death Door, but still. You catch my drift. Yeah, we advance. I mean, sure, this being a terrible party, which it is, makes me think that maybe I wanna not do these fights. But how do I beat an end boss if I don't get a bunch of loot to power up with from doing fights? I don't like that. And I just keep on fleeing, right? That's not gonna help anybody. Do I blind the animal? I guess I do. Well, I don't. I try to. But with the combo up there, I can just kill you. 6 life, which means we get a guaranteed kill here. Guaranteed? I do think it's guaranteed. There's a lot less chancy stuff in Darkest Dungeon 2 compared to 1. A lot less like 90% attacks and stuff like that. You have a 50-50, sure, but you don't have 90s that you then lose and make you feel bad. Not a lot of XCOMing going around, which I mean, it's probably a good thing. Fade you to black, and black you shall be. Now in this case, I'm actually gonna... Can't. Keep forgetting that he can't move backward. Well, then just taunt up. I want to move backward, so Boudica is in proper position again, and we use our turn for something useful. But hey, the corpse has been eaten, which is scary, but also fine. Bolstering does not do anything. I think it's bellow time again. Just keep that guy being slow. Allow me to get all the hits in that I can get in. 3 bonus hits. Stop laughing at me, will you? They're not laughing at us, they're laughing next to us. I'm not a huge SpongeBob person. Well, that one, well, won't forget that one anytime soon, will I? Because it's funny. It's just very, very funny. Still no pointed bot string, right? So just keep going with the nothing here. I was about to say I'm surprised at how little the guarding does, but we're often also taunting up. And obviously taunt and guard are kind of at odds. At least in this case it's gonna do something. Turn 17 damage into 4 and stun the person that we're most interested in having stunned. 25%. How do I feel about killing you with just these two people? Actually pretty good. Let's do a stress heal. I think Boudica can put you into Death Door. Then you have a hit from the leper and a bleed to resist before you get your turn. We're kind of likely to kill. Not like that though. Okay, good. In my calculations I didn't account for the 50% miss chance. Do we do the boss fight? I mean, yes. I don't care about much of this at all. The steak and spots is kind of nice. Just even better food than our flapjacks, I think. We get a bit slower, but you know. And the range skills trinket and the idle thought are useless, but we get more money, which is probably also gonna be useless. We might just die here. It's 1-on-1 on each. I don't remember if this fight goes alternating between 2 babies, 2 cutty people, and 1-1. Well, you always get the big boy. Now, what's melee skills? 50% damage reduced on you. Kinda tempted to start on a bleed out. Let's do that. To start getting that damage going. Also, we might at some point unwind, whatever you want to call it, the thing that removes winded. I think I probably have to fade to black though, don't I? Yeah. I want to get more bleed up, but I think the blind that we might have gotten there, should have checked debuff resistance, would have been a lot more useful. 40. That's certainly a number. Who do I defend? I don't think the execution goes for the back line. So I guess I protect you again. I think that attack hits any position though. It missed here. Well, we dodged it, which is nice, but in general, could have gotten hit anywhere. Still on minus 50% melee skills damage taken. It's like ways to use up my strength while they're in that mode. Just go ahead and withstand things. Again, taunted guard playing on at odds here. But but that I didn't account for. The weak overrode my 50% extra damage. I think means we got 1 less weak, but we can remove weak kinda easily. And we are not great on insanity dealing damage. Still on that mode. No range skills now, okay. Let's go to a big crack. I know you winded. Oh, wind is always 30% damage, and just you get less and less speed, I see. Could do one of these. I think it's big enough. Kinda big. Wouldn't have minded to have the blind up for that one, but can't always blind everybody. These worships are always very scary, but what's a man to do other than try and keep killing things, even though we're weak? This an argument for bolstering Baldwin there. Are you gonna actually... Oh, yeah, you are. Told you they're scary. I guess there's a good reason to kill the minor people first. It's just they have so much dodge that it feels very, very tough to kill them. Yeah, I'm unsure about it. This should remove your blind, I think. Yeah. We do get our blind on that one, so Sundering Seal is just gonna miss Barry. The flame. Do we have some flame? I mean, we have some flame, I guess. You're still... Oh, you're back on melee skills. Of course you are. Of course you are. Do we have still chop? Just hitting somebody with 50% dodge is just as bad. I could hew, remove a dodge. Nah. See, we can't. I don't know. I still don't know how exactly these warships trigger. I'll just shot at these. Ah, that removes dodge. That is nice. Should have considered that in my assessment. Maybe with knowing that that removes dodge, we probably could have maybe killed somebody else. One of these dodgy people. We didn't, did we? Maybe using up combo for that was also kind of bad. We get another heal happening from the warship. And that's really bad. Yeah. I don't know that there's a point. They keep just getting worship. I mean, we got some damage on them, but may just have to kill these first. Now I think the backline is the one generating worship, but I don't really have ways to... Well, apparently I don't have ways to deal damage. But what I meant to say was that I don't have ways to hit the backliner really. Not sure how we're gonna set this one up. Because this one also has a ton of life. Probably bolstering Barry. Not Barry. You're Barry. Baldwin. The other B person. You know, B people, higher C people and all that. Ooh. A terrifying blow to body and mind. Yeah, we're just gonna keep seeing that, right? I think we have to kill these others. But first, you're gonna rebel raucously. Which means I'm not gonna stress heal you, but I'm gonna try and razor me with this one. Gotta get rid of him. Just got stuff. Wow. Call that getting rid of them. Wait, do you get bonus damage at death or? And do you get to keep that? It's gonna be put right back. Not quite, but once you bleed, gonna be right back. I'm actually gonna throw you nerve.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Now, should we have taken this battle? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I've told you why I did. And I still kind of concur with my argument. But it was wrong to do it. It's clearly beyond our means. I think I can't even afford to try and blind the boss here. With them having dodge up, there's just not a whole lot of a point. Bolster. Ooh. I think I actually bolster Boudica. Feels wrong with all the stress being on Sarmenti. But we need stuff to die here. Which might mean we just bleed you out. 20% bleed resist. And we ignore 30% of that. It's a combo, that's good. 9 life, 4 stuffs. Death resist, yes. So chop you to death doors. At least you die with your worship on you, hopefully. Don't exalt. Yeah, worshipping the wrong guy. Good. Not good.
A slow suffering.
Leave my girl alone. Slow? I don't know what's slow. With 15 bleed? 15 bleed! Ah, gee whiz. You're not guarding anybody, are you? Let's do it. Somebody should still have herbs for you. Oh. Hate losing that relationship. No flesh from bone, thank you very much. Although that bleed. Who has the herbs? Doesn't somebody have the herbs? Did I not? I guess I did not put herbs on two people. I thought I did. That changes things. Do you want to reuse mineral spring water? God, so tiny heals. You're gonna bolster. You might have used your bolster. It might be on cooldown. Okay. Oh, come on, people. That actually dropped the good relationship to just neutral. Pickles. Okay, you are resistant to melee skills, so I guess I just... what's the healing one? Yeah. Try to get back up. Somehow. You're gonna have to rebel. You're gonna have to be my damage dealer somehow. And my blindy person. I still want to kill the baby first now, but it's just so tough. I don't know how. Also, that blind did nothing. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I just can't kill the baby, right? I have to keep hitting the chunky boy and hope that with only two people around, there's going to be less worships to go around. You have no self-heal. And you're dying. Capital D dying. You. I mean, I did want to kind of replace Barry, didn't I? Certainly looking to replace somebody here. Don't worship. I think now they can't heal. I think this worship triggering will heal somebody else. Oh, you got new worship though. Maybe I'm just doomed.
And
Yeah.
the greatest test of all.
Just sit through a lot of that, please, Barry. Don't die immediately, if you will. Can I? So I'm gonna throw one of those. With the idea being of removing that dodge, exactly. Ah, you're still melee skill resistant, but I have to do damage. How else are we gonna deal with things? Regarding does just risks you dying a lot more. Which again might be a good thing. Removing dodge is probably the best bet. Melee skills, so this is probably the turn in which we Bloodlust, Revel, Bloodlust, Revel, Bloodlust. Don't be winded. So, new plan. Well, plan is still kill a guy.
Once again,
Not that guy.
teetering on that terrible precipice.
Girl. She's alive, but unfortunately now weakened, which means we have no ability to... we can't do the huge damage attack that I was looking for. May just have to revel. Still 12 to 20 damage though. Let's just try for minimum damage. A horse, a horse. Set combo back up. So my leper can... Well, they're actually not blinded, so they would have been able to get a hit in anyway. But still. Still alive. And hopeful. Somehow. Go ahead and bolster. I think Samenti might have to be Boudica for the damage, but Boudica might just die here. And you go for the worship again, of course, of course. Okay, that's not on Boudica. Still alive. Technically. Would I go for harvest? Yeah. Just wanna harvest the damage buff we have here. Even though it's not a ton of damage. You. Oh, you're weakened. I guess I have to taunt. 2 to 4 damage is not gonna save the round here. And I really don't want Boudica to get medic. Oh, she will still get medic, won't she?
Nothing more.
Could have gotten the real attack, but no. I mean, the big single target one. We didn't. Bellow at people again. Just let me go first. Finally get that kill in. They're still going first? Can I not face my confession at all, please? Now you. We have bleed on these, so we don't need to bleed for the extra damage boost. So I think we fade to black for more actual damage and the chance to blind. Also, we get combo on them, which means a huge chunk in here. Okay. Now we have a shot at killing frontline person. Barry's still in a pretty bad spot. Well, you can't hit the back line. There's not much point in doing any of these things, so you just chunk them. Okay. Wait, you're alive? Oh, you thing trigger. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be happy about that one. Again, because we would like to replace Barry with somebody who is a little more useful. You I don't want to lose. Well, I guess losing anyone is kinda useful because we get a chance to get somebody better. And we have a lot of very replaceable people here. Which sounds more mean than I intended to be. Let's get rid of that horror. This is a huge long fight. How long have we been in this fight? I mean, I guess it's obvious that it would be long. But still, Bellow. De-dodgify. Yeah, keep nodding at people. You can probably farm this. I've talked about this before, but you can probably sit here and farm this fight for, well, pretty much infinitely. For stress reduction, healing, relationship triggers, all that. But I'm not going to do that. I don't like that kind of gameplay. Not particularly. You have nothing much you can do, so just lust for blood, why don't you? You can bolster somebody, but there's not really anything to bolster for, other than removing your weakness. But you also have nothing to do. So do that. You also really have nothing to do. Just de-stress fully. We have an inn coming up, so all the de-stressing is not Ermagerd useful. I guess we made it through.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
I guess if you look at it in a way, it was a good choice. Well, if you just look at the outcome, it ended up being a good choice to go there. But we had so many chances of just plain not dying. And just because we got lucky doesn't mean we made the right choice. Range skills. Don't need you. Don't need you either. Bread, who needs it? Don't need cake. Well, flapjacks. Which is kind of cake if you think about it. If you don't think about it, it's not cake. Why though? What's up with all my relationships here? Alright, we're making it to the final inn. We have a dysfunctional party and a new boss fight to tackle. I'm gonna have to have a look what we can do to set ourselves up.
A little worse for wear, but familiar nonetheless.
Really? But not this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything else to say, then that comment section is a place one could do so. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.